Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel. As part of my last delivery product unboxing, we got a copy of Warfighter, Shadow War, the modern knight combat card game from Danverson Games. I should also mention before we get too deep into this, advance apologies if you see and or hear the blinds rattling. It's actually a nice day out and I wanted to let a little bit of fresh air in here. So we're going to dive deep into this box and see what's all in here. So we took a brief look at the back of the box on Thursday when this came in. Okay, I think everything will be punched out, so let's go ahead and get this open and see what all we've got in here. So we've got 4 D10s and a D6. I'm hoping that's what all we need. So you've got the, looks like meltdown counters. Looks like shot counters. I'm not sure what these are for. I suspect it'll be explained in the rule book. Looks like we've got pauses and looks like alarm and status counters. Probably targeting markers if I had to take a wild guess. Not sure what the GTAC counters are, but I suspect it'll be explained. Keep clear counters. Looks like rockets, probably for some of the weaponry in the game. Pick, probably lockpicks if I had to guess. Suppression fire, possibly. Ammo from the looks of it. Penalty tokens. Looks like blood and blood deployed, maybe as a distraction. Probably resolution tokens of some kind. They've got resolved and unresolved on the back. Looks like alert tokens, probably. Objective markers from the looks of it. Looks like we had an extra pause token come out. I don't know if that must have been something that got missed in the packaging. I may end up resorting these tokens out. This will do for now, but I may give this the tray treatment. Squad numbers, maybe. Mines being planted, probably. Action markers, looks like action and action used on the back. Not sure what the star markers are for, probably explained in the rules. And not sure what these are. Then we've got all the cards. Let's see what different types of cards we have here. I also need to figure out what all I might want to sleeve here. Looks like we've got soldier. U.S. soldier. Okay. Weapons. Equipment. I don't imagine all these skill cards. I don't imagine all of these are going to need to get sleeved. Probably reminders. Probably reminder cards. Looks like it. Admittedly, somebody who has been playing Warfighter a lot longer than I have can weigh in the comments section and tell me what all probably actually needs to be sleeved. Let's see, here we've got looks like here we've got mission cards from the looks of it. Hostile forces for North Korea and military. Objectives for North Korea. Missions. Locations. Oop. Trying not to get spoilerific. Night insertion. Night extraction. The action deck might well need to get sleeved, but again, somebody more experienced than I am can weigh in the comments down below. Just all action cards? It sure looks that way. Yep. Like I said, I'd be stunned if the action cards don't need to be sleeved. Because it seems like you'll be shuffling those. Then we've got the Shadow War Daylight Conflict PMC scenario book. I'm not going to get into that. Keywords. Give this a quick thumb through. See if I can zoom in on this. Okay. Paper seems to be a little bit glossy. I don't think that's gonna cause too many problems with the lighting, but it is worth noting. Probably not gonna be the best to write on either. Okay. I'm not gonna give the entire rule book a thumb. Well, we'll go ahead and give it a quick thumb through. Universal Rulebook. I've heard nothing but horrible things about this, and just glancing at it, I have a feeling I'm not going to like it just because it's got... Okay, those are experience counters. Looks like we're getting a little bit more of an explanation of what the counters actually are. I think I kind of understand what they were going for with wanting to have a generic rule book that you can apply to any universe, but I almost feel like I'd rather have each separate version with its own rule book, because you're not... I don't know Warfighter that well, but I don't know if you're necessarily going to have all of the card types in every version of the game. I saw that there was a section in here for a near future version. That I might not mind getting into, but I want to see how I feel about the Warfighter universe itself first. Again, we're going to give this a very quick thumb through. Plus, if everything, well, it might actually be a little easier if everything's laid out if the gameplay is all laid out the exact same way for each version of Warfighter. So that might be another reason for the Universal Rulebook. It just seems like it would be it's a little confusing at first glance, but just trying to make a little more heads or tails of why they're setting it up this way. Looks like he had some pages folded down. Pretty big rule book, too. Okay. And I suspect that's everything. Okay, yep. And I see the board in here. We'll give this... I think we'll zoom all the way out to make this a little bit easier to capture on camera. Okay, that's a fairly sizable board. Oh boy, okay, let me move some of this stuff back out of the way. That could be a difficult board to capture on camera, so... Okay, if I end up featuring this game on the channel, I think I'm going to want to get a neoprene mat, because I can already see glare coming from the lights on either side. So, like I said, if I end up liking this game in some of my off-channel plays, I'm definitely going to want to get a. I'm definitely going to get the neoprene mat. Let's enunciate properly, Phoenix, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing with this glare that's kicking off from this mounted map, from this mounted board. But that's everything in the box for Warfighter, Modern War, Shadow War. So busy weekend on the channel. Later this afternoon, I'm going to be a guest host on the War Room on Jester's channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below. We'll be going live at 4 Eastern, 3 Central. So tune in so stop over and say hi on that if you can. Sunday we're playing Gaia Project, which is probably also when we'll be doing this month's Mystical Munchies with the entree Meatloaf Wellington. And Wednesday we're playing Star Realms. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.